Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and there's been a lot of videos recently on the channel. So the two public videos came. The first one, let me just clear that up first and foremost. I did release a load of stuff on my social medias. Check them out down below. Basically, the first public video I did, I thought it was going perfectly. Turns out my mic broke halfway through filming, and of course then I basically was recording through my phone audio. The wind wasn't my friend. That affected my microphone on my actual phone. Turns out you couldn't really hear a thing, but listen, people still enjoyed it, so fair play. And then of course, second one, that was in Bellingham. That was another sort of episode when people like these 5 inches videos. So I'll go to as many locations that you guys want me to go to. We want to go to Middlesbrough next, so that's where I'm going. But yeah, listen, you're here for one reason, because of the title. But I'll play Bristol tomorrow, and yes, in about 12 hours time, to this exact time that we're filming now, 3:30, I'll be waking up, I'll be waking up to go to Bristol City away, right, in about 12 hours time. So, yeah, my bedtime's pretty soon, about 6 o'clock I reckon, as I need to go to bed, get a decent sleep in me, ready to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, to go on an away day. But the early kick-off on Sky Sports, how I wish that it wasn't the early kick-off, because it meant I could have been in bed a bit longer, but these things happen. Yeah, these things happen. So yeah, 12 hours time, I'm back up, Bristol City away. B, how many visits have I done to that stadium now? Ashton Gate, I went, when we drew 2-2 in the Cup, I think it might have been the FA Cup game, Malcolm Christie scored the first one. I think Stewie Downing got one as well, ended 2-2. I then went again, and we got beat 2-1. Adam Forshaw scored in the last minute to make it 2-1 to them. Obviously, Borough got the goal back. I then went again last year when we won. Was it 2-1 to us that time, or 2-0 to Borough that time? I think it might have been 2-1 that time. I've been that many times. And of course, we're going tomorrow, so 4th time to Bristol City. And yeah, I mean, listen, I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. Not so much looking forward to the journey, as it is about 5.5 hours to Bristol, but once you're there, it's an alright stadium, to be fair, do you know what I mean? It's been sort of done up now from when, obviously, the first time I went. And it's a really nice stadium, do you know what I mean? It's really, really nice. And to be fair, listen, it's a cracking football club. Cracking fan base. The fans are absolutely brilliant down there, do you know what I mean? So sort of, like, welcoming to their stadium. Whereas, like, sometimes, you know what I mean, on away days, you go to certain away games, and sometimes the fans just don't really, well, they're not very pleasant. But Bristol City are different, do you know what I mean? Bristol City, the people of Bristol are nice people, and at the same time, as I always said there, good footballing club, well-established football club as well, Bristol City. And listen, overall, I'm looking forward to being there tomorrow. Hopefully, sort of like go for a little sort of like walk about. Again, go and see sort of like stadium, walk around the stadium if I can, because I know sometimes I stop here. And overall, just enjoy the day, do you know what I mean? But it's going to be a tough game. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I think Bristol City have been absolutely cracking this season so far. Beat teams that I didn't expect them to beat. And that's it. Inside the month of August, they've done well. Do you know what I mean? Listen, they haven't dropped many points. And I reckon if they keep going the way they're going, I reckon they will be inside the playoff picture come May. So I think tomorrow's going to be a tough game for us. So I don't think Borough obviously started the same way that Bristol City have. They're at home. The home advantage plays a part as well. But I've just seen there on Twitter, 750 Borough fans make the journey down tomorrow, which I think is fantastic. I know we've got 1,500 allocated to us. With it being on Sky, I honestly thought we were going to have a lot less than 750 Borough fans going. So credit to all the Borough fans making that journey tomorrow from wherever the hell you're travelling from. Because listen, if you're travelling from Borough, you're leaving at 4:30 in the morning. So it's a long way to go. And I'm going for the 3 points. As always, I've got my book here with all my sort of details about Bristol, etc. Manager Lee Johnson's been their manager for quite a while now. I believe his dad managed Bristol City as well at one point. But again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was his dad. Lee Johnson, big fan of him. If he ever became available, I would want him to go to Borough. Well, listen, that's his job for Woodgate's job. Doesn't obviously work out for him. And Borough looking for a new manager. That's the guy I would go for. I like Lee Johnson. Well-established manager. And, yeah, overall, decent record at Bristol City, really. Can they push for the playoffs this season? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, cause the ground is Ashton Gate. And, yeah, last 5 games, pretty well. A pretty decent record. Won 3, drew 1, and lost 1. They lost to Leeds at home 3-1. They drew to Birmingham away 1-1. And, well, yeah, so I said the 3 that they've won is QPR 2-0 at home. They beat Derby 2-1 away, and they've just beat recently Hull City 3-1 away. So what I'm taking from their last 5 games is that they scored every single game that they've played, including the cup game that I believe they got beat by QPR. But yeah, that's what I take from it, home and away. That, you know what I mean? Like, these lads are scoring goals, and I think it's because they've got an absolutely top quality striker inside this championship. When given a chance, the guy scores goals for you, and that's exactly what he's doing. Benica Forbe, who I'm in fear of every time he plays against the Borough, he seems to always score against us. So I'm a little bit worried to go up against him, but overall, it just depends on how Borough turn up tomorrow. That's how it just depends. It's all about how Borough turn up. How's the Borough approach the game? I'll start at 11. You know, and hopefully we can get a win tomorrow. Go for the league table then. Bristol City are 4th on 10 points. And a win could take them level with Swansea and Leeds that make up the top 2 inside the championship. For the Borough, where they are 17th at the minute, on 5 points, winning 1, drawing 2 and losing 2. And a win for us could take us as high as 9th in the league, which is a big positive for all us Borough fans. If we win this game, being the early kick-off, we'll be inside the top half until 5 o'clock tea time, depending on the results around us. Top goal scorers then, Benica Forbe's got 3 goals, Vyman's got 2 goals and 2 assists, and Brownhill's got 1 goal. Them 3 players there are all fantastic footballers inside the championship. 3 players that I would take at Borough easily, absolutely no doubt about it. Benica Forbe, as I say, his confidence is up now. Do you know what I mean? He's starting to score some more goals for Bristol. He's starting to come into his own. Vyman, he's been around a long time. Do you know what I mean? He's been inside the championship for a long time. We all know what he's about. He's a quick player. And he always seems to have a decent game against the Borough as well. And of course, Brown on the side of the midfield. He's an excellent player again. Great sort of dribble the ball. Great passer. And of course, listen man, he can also hit him. So it's going to be tough. They are the sort of like 3 danger men to watch out for tomorrow. And Borough Sonbolonga's got 2 goals. Fletcher's got 2 goals and 2 assists. And of course, Paddy McNair, who scored in the recent game against Millwall for the Borough, which, well, obviously the Borough came out 1-1 draw. He scored in that one as well. I started 11 for tomorrow. I've sort of changed the midfield because I'm thinking to myself, I didn't think Saville had the greatest of games. You know what I mean, against Millwall. He played okay at times, but I didn't think he played absolutely out of this world. I don't think Marcus Brown's been cutting a bacon recently for us, if I'm honest with you. So I would probably go with this starting 11. Randolph goes in goal. Howson, Ayala, and I don't know if well, actually, yeah. I don't know if Ayala's back there. I don't know if I don't know if Dale Fry is going to be back in time to play for this one. I don't know. Of course, inside the press conference, Jonathan Woodgate said that he's back in training, but with him being injured for quite a while, will he be 100% match fit to play in this game? I don't know. So Howson, Ayala, Shotton and Bowler at left back, because of course George Friend's still coming back, and Hayden Coulson's still got a little bit of a knock. Across the midfield then, Lewis Wing, Paddy McNair, and inside the middle of them sort of 3, I'll put, or should I say inside the middle of them 2, I'll probably put Adam Clayton. The Adam Clayton goes in there because, of course, I mean, he's a 4 for a reason. They're scoring plenty of goals. There's going to be a few fair midfield sort of battles going on. If we got Adam Clayton there, he's sort of like that sweeper, side to side, you know what I mean? And I just think it'd be alright for us. I think whenever they go forward, we might go to a sort of like 5 at the back, and he might drop in between Shotton and Ayala. You never know. But yeah, I just think keep him in there, a bit more like protection side of the midfield. Going forward there, you got Lewis Wing, you got Paddy McNair, and yeah, it should be alright. And then we've got Fletcher, Johnson, and BRISTOL Bolonga. The score prediction for this one, it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be easy. And I ain't even going to sit here and say it's going to be an easy game for Borough. And Borough are going to come out with 3 points. If you want the 3 points tomorrow, we're going to have to be on our absolute best. We've got to be so compact inside the midfield. The back 4 have got to be strong as oxes. We can win this game if we approach it in the right manner and we set up the right way. Bristol City are no pushovers. And always at Bristol City Stadium, Ashton Gate, they always give us a tough game. Every single time I've played them, it's always been a hard game. I don't know. I mean, will we get beat? Listen, Borough to draw is a possibility. Borough to win is a possibility. Borough to get beat is a possibility. The Championship is a crazy league, and anyone can beat anyone. If Borough are to win, I will go with probably 2-1. If we were to lose this game, I'd say 3-1 to Bristol City. But of course, my heart's saying obviously Borough win. My head's sort of saying it might be a little bit sort of out of our depth. We might lose this one, and I know I hate saying that to Borough fans watching, but I could only be completely honest with you. I can't lie on the camera and say, oh, I think Borough are going to win this one 5-0. No. It's going to be a tough game, and, you know what I mean? Listen, I am a little bit worried to play them at this sort of time. They're flying. We're still like sorting ourselves out, trying to click as a team. Once it clicks for us all, we'll be absolutely fine. But I'll go with a 2-1 Borough tomorrow. I'll go on my heart. I'm going to go 2-1 Borough tomorrow. Let's set up the right way. Let's get out of that away. Let's just try and get the away 3 points. And overall, just see what happens. Safe travels to all the Borough fans travelling to Ashton Gate tomorrow. Safe journey, of course. Listen, we're up early in the morning, Borough fans. So make sure you're wide awake. You have your coffee or your Red Bull. Get on the road. Put on your colours. And get to Ashton Gate. Sing your heart out for the boys. Let's get the 3 points. Check out all my social medias. Link inside the description. And I'll see you again soon. Up the Borough.